Hello, my name is Steve Potvin, and I'm the Vice President for Public Sector for Infor. Over the last 25 years, I have been dedicated to working within the public sector industry, with the last 8 of those years being here with Infor. Over this time, I have seen a huge transformation in how organizations like yours have used and consumed technology to manage your businesses. When I started, organizations within the public sector were looking for solutions to meet a particular business need. Over time, those changed to looking for business process functions, such as managing a whole human capital system within one environment. And that changed once again to look at full ERP that was integrated across human capital and finance. We are once again embarking on another transformational shift in how governmental organizations like yours use technology. We are seeing you all look to move to the cloud and to utilize systems that are certified and safe to be used within a cloud environment.
Hi, I'm Julie Murdock, a Director of Marketing here at Infor, and I've been supporting our public sector team for 4 years. Let's listen to what some of our customers have to say in their own words about their cloud journeys.
Resilient and responsive government. It's demonstrated every day by state and local public sector organizations.
We really want to empower our employees and our managers by putting their information under their own control.
Being in the cloud opens us up for more automation. We can access the system from smartphones and tablets remotely, so approving invoices, approving requisitions, contracts.
The other thing is mobility. Getting the data to the customers and the users out in the field so they can use the technology where they're doing their job, not having to come back to the office and do it there.
We looked at our warranty processes some time ago, and we found out that we were collecting about $1 million on our warranty for our buses. So just using our electronic processes, we were able to make it $5 million the very first year. So our ROI was able to recover very quickly.
Community growth, strategic planning, stretching the budget, maintaining infrastructure, engaging citizens. How do you balance it all and achieve your mission? Other government organizations like yours have faced similar challenges.
When I started the city in '09, all of the departments were siloed, their own systems, everybody had their own applications, and I said, we've got to be able to do this better. Our users were sharing data by spreadsheets and calling somebody to see what was in their system.
We have something in transit that's called State of Good Repair, and that State of Good Repair was to evaluate all of our assets throughout the county. And we have over $26 billion worth of assets throughout the county. We needed to put a number and an evaluation on every single one of them. And our current system wasn't able to do that the way we had expected.
My staff can focus more on more innovation and automation and not dealing with servers and backups and babysitting servers and having to plan for infrastructure upgrades, replacements, downtime.
Our customers demonstrate every day how to make technology work for them.
One of the things that we really used to sell with HR when they would ask questions like, well, what am I going to do now? We'd say something more important.
I think the simplification of our general ledger, even though we redesigned it and we're using the multi-dimensional functionality, we reduced our accounting stream from 70 funds down to 11 funds. So from the end user standpoint, we see enhancements from payables, receivables, invoicing.
It's my job to explain how we can truly embrace the technology and the investment Infor has made into their cloud and mobile technology, and then bring that back to the city, which is something that we couldn't afford to do ourselves.
We're looking to AI, we're looking to GIS, we're looking to improve the way we do things with IoT.
You bet.
And so there's a lot of opportunity out there.
More than 1,200 public sector organizations in North America trust Infor to provide their enterprise solutions. Infor knows state and local government. Infor Public Sector Cloud, 30 years in the making. Resilient, like you.
Hello, I'm Bob St. Ledger, part of the Infor Public Sector Strategy Team. Today, I'll share with you some of the trends we've been observing in the city, county, and state markets. These are trends you're probably aware of. If not, they might give you some insight as you make your multi-year strategic plans and budgeting plans. Cloud, of course, as all those clients are experiencing, is the number one challenge and the number one priority that most organizations are looking at. With the cloud, you can save on costs and money, the total cost of ownership, when somebody else is applying your patches, somebody else is doing your disaster recovery and your backups and all that. That's great, and that's been around for a bit. However, another area to focus on is how secure is that cloud and are those business applications. NASCIO, which is the National Association of State Chief Information Officers, released their top 10 priorities for this year. This is a list of items that 50 state CIOs vote on. Number one, once again, is cybersecurity. So as you plan your cloud journey, and I think many of you are already on that journey or at least planning it, make sure that your cloud and business applications are going to be secure. Two other items on the NASCIO list are worth mentioning as well. Number 5 is the CRM aspect, which is your citizen relationship management, or in your case, constituents or even business partners. And the other one is legacy modernization. So both of those, along with your cybersecurity focus for your cloud solutions, is critical. And we're going to drill into each of those in a minute. In terms of cybersecurity and having secure networks, what options are out there and where should you be steered? The IT Alliance for Public Sector actually recommended that state, city, and counties adopt FedRAMP as a preferred cybersecurity compliant platform. If you're not familiar with FedRAMP, please go to fedramp.gov or the FedRAMP Marketplace to learn more. But basically, it's a program that started several years ago where guidelines from the federal government and Department of Defense communities identify how to provide solutions that would be secure in the cloud. And that's critical. A lot of business cloud applications out there, but how secure are they? FedRAMP, and Infor has completely adopted the FedRAMP platform, provides a myriad of compliance standards and quarterly and annually auditing to ensure that these standards are met. Standards such as NIST 853, which is around access control and other controls related to cybersecurity, 871, another NIST standard that has to do with cybersecurity framework, and more. So there are a lot of compliance standards that ensure business applications running in a FedRAMP authorized cloud are secure. Another area to focus on, the CRM piece. In this case, as you move your application to the cloud, you want to do a few things. All of our citizens and our business partners are looking to be online and not inline. That means no more waiting on phone calls, waiting behind a desk, waiting at a counter, trying to get their business and licensing permitting done, trying to schedule and obtain virtual inspections, trying to deal with utility billing issues. So basically, everything that they can do online is what they're looking for. Gone are the days where you want to have somebody waiting in line in front of you to complete some work. So again, as you migrate to the cloud, make sure those business applications have full mobility and full portal support for your citizens and businesses. Because again, one of the goals of the city, county, and state governments is to ensure a place where citizens and businesses can thrive. Another area, looking at IT and legacy modernization. I mentioned that's another top priority from the NASCIO. One study by OMB indicates that organizations may spend up to 70% of their IT budget on just supporting legacy platforms. Of course, that's the personnel to support it. That's the applying patches, security patches, the backups, and the like. So that's a challenge. Imagine if you could move all of that part of your budget somewhere else and do something different. Also related to legacy modernization and cloud migration is really the chance of security breaches. So we are seeing with legacy systems, again, a lot of security patches have to apply, but a lot of times they can expose you in ways you don't want to be exposed. CNN reported about 200 different instances over the last year plus where municipal governments were held by ransomware. So that's something that you want to avoid at all costs, obviously. And again, we're seeing legacy systems really exposed in that area. Finally, as you move your platforms to the cloud, you must also look for ways to ensure and enforce financial controls. Things such as segregation of duty, looking for improper payments, looking for other fraudulent or erroneous activities within your financial, supply chain, HR systems is critical. So look for a GRC tool that's going to allow you to prevent that. A PwC study recently of 500 other global clients analyzed the findings and came with some shocking stats. In addition to fraud being on the rise, which is not too much of a surprise, a lot of the activities were being perpetrated by insiders. They tallied about $100 million worth of fraudulent activities, again, committed by insiders. So again, be sure you have a secure platform you can embrace and enforce GRC controls. As I wrap up, I'd like to have a quasi-comment from one of our clients, and you heard it in the video, where a lot of organizations, as stuff gets moved to the cloud, the people who previously supported on-prem applications are concerned. What are we going to do now? They continue to ask. And the response, as you heard in the video, is something more important. So imagine if you could redeploy your resources to do something more important for your citizens and your business partners.
I wanted to spend a couple of minutes with you to describe Infor Cloud Suite Public Sector, our solution for government. Infor Cloud Suite Public Sector is a modular, open systems suite of applications deployed in the cloud. It's comprised of financials, supply chain, and human capital management applications, together with Infor Burst, our analytics platform. The entire solution runs on Infor OS, our technology foundation, and is supplemented with implementation accelerators. That is our 60-30-10 approach to application deployment. Infor Cloud Suite Public Sector has been designed with government in mind. Let's consider the core components of the application. On the finance side, consider Global Ledger. It's been designed with maximum flexibility in mind. You can define your chart of accounts with unique dimensions, like account, fund, program, project, department, org, up to 14 different dimensions, and you can report on each of these dimensions independently from the other. We give you unlimited calendars, ledgers, reporting bases, again, to provide you flexibility not only to capture financial transactions, but also to report on them as they occur across the enterprise. Our grants management and project ledger can be combined to give you end-to-end program management so that you can keep your eye on fund-based activities, again, as they occur. Consider human capital management. Our core HR and payroll modules have been designed on a modern platform with a consumer-friendly UI, just like all of our other applications. You can also add on an entire suite of talent management applications, including talent science. We have many customers who use talent science to assess the behavioral fit of candidates for open positions. In fact, many of those customers have said that with talent science, they've been able to reduce turnover and increase employee engagement because now they're able to put the right person with the right behavioral fit in the right position at the right time. You can also add on workforce management. WFM is a robust rules engine that helps you codify and standardize your leave and time and attendance policies across the enterprise so that they are applied consistently to all employees. What if you wanted to monitor and identify where segregation of duties had been compromised in your organization? Or where attempts to make configuration changes without authorization had been performed? Or where maybe someone from the outside had attempted to access an application without security privileges? That's what the add-on application governance, risk, and compliance affords you. I know that many of you work for organizations who have invested heavily in physical assets, like facilities, fleet, equipment, roads, bridges, tunnels, rail, and more. They're concerned not only with capturing information about those assets, but also in monitoring the condition of the assets. EAM helps you move up the maintenance maturity model from fix it when it's broke to preventative maintenance to predictive maintenance. It also provides your field workers with tools that make them more productive, like mobile applications that are GIS enabled, so that now they have the information they need where and when they need it, reducing the number of office to field and field to office trips. Consider IPS, a suite of applications that help many of our customers monitor their water, storm, and sewage networks. It also helps them issue licenses and permits and manage code enforcement within their community. It provides their constituents with better service through a friendly self-service portal. Infor Cloud Suite Public Sector runs on AWS, Amazon Web Services. Our infrastructure is a service partner. AWS is recognized as the leading cloud service provider with the most reliable, highly performing, scalable, and secure solution in the world. Infor Cloud Suite Public Sector also runs on Infor OS, our platform as a service solution. Infor OS includes things like Data Lake, a repository not just for Infor data, but for data from external sources as well, along with a rich set of analytics so that you can push KPIs and dashboards out to your end user community so that they can make more informed business decisions. Infor OS also includes tools for collaboration, for integration, and for automation. Finally, Infor Cloud Suite Public Sector is FedRAMP authorized. For those of you that don't know what FedRAMP is, it's the federal government's approach to standardize digital security for applications that run in the cloud. It applies to both hardware and software vendors, and Infor has more software applications that are FedRAMP authorized than any other vendor.
Hello everyone, my name is Lemma Gailani and I am the Senior Director of Product Management for Cloud Suite Financials and Supply Management. I'd like to spend some time speaking with you about the very exciting future of Infor's Cloud Suite Public Sector. Let me begin with the new, optimized, and automated government accounting features recently introduced and now embedded directly in the core financials applications. Working closely with both state and local government customers, we delivered enhanced flexibility of accounting rules for fund accounting. This included the critical need to track, validate, and manage cash by fund. This ensures accuracy, auditability, and transparency for your employees, constituents, and auditors alike. Soon, this critical last-mile functionality for our state and local government customers will be extended to supply management and Infor payroll. In the coming months, as we continue to improve, enhance, and deploy these new features, we're also launching other initiatives. We'll be introducing front-end splits of project costs by funding sources to allow our grant-heavy state and local government customers to allocate costs earlier in the process, greatly increasing visibility of grant spend and encumbrances. We'll also deliver financial statement templates that can be personalized to represent your unique configurations, such as a statement of net assets or a statement of activities. This will greatly reduce cost and time associated with your CAFR production process. At Infor, we understand how critical spend management is for state and local governments. That's why we continue to invest in creating the optimal sourcing process by streamlining the creation, evaluation, and award of bids. We're targeting the delivery of USPS address validation in an upcoming release. This is something many of our state and local government customers perform today outside of the application. Understanding the significance of workforce management to government entities, we strive to provide your HCM staff the best tools to recruit, develop, and retain top resources for your organization. Based on your feedback, one of the key focus areas of the roadmap will be the recruiting process. where you're going to see new and enhanced features, including advanced interview scheduling, candidate texting, and video interviewing. Moving to core payroll for existing employees, we recently introduced advanced retro pay calculation capabilities to eliminate manual effort and avoid potential for human error. Coming soon, we'll provide you with the ability to do payment modeling directly within the core application. Let's transition from management of your workforce to management of your enterprise assets. Our enterprise asset management solution ensures optimal asset usage, predictive and preventative maintenance plans, and prioritization of asset and capital investments for funding your modernization project. All of this with mobile capability to increase productivity and user engagement. Already this year, we've delivered over 100 enhancements to the core product, and based on feedback and input from you, our roadmap includes another 100 plus enhancements, including asset investment planning, updates to our GIS Esri functionality, enhanced scheduling for maintenance events, and pre-packaged analytics. For our local government customers using Infor Public Sector, a notable new feature is the enhanced constituent experience through the lifecycle of the application process. They will have quick and easy visibility into the map and timeline of the application status and can even opt in to receive communication and notifications through SMS or email. Some notable upcoming roadmap items include tax billing and tighter DigiPlan integrations. And finally, to bring it all together with our governance, risk, and compliance component of Cloud Suite Public Sector, we're able to offer embedded controls to mitigate segregation of duties conflicts and identify fraudulent activity. Recently, we added functionality to provide process insight, such as monitoring of duplicate invoices and payments, split purchase orders. We understand the critical need for this level of audit controls. Therefore, our key roadmap item for GRC is to extend its reach beyond financials and supply management and into expense management, enterprise asset management, human capital management, and beyond. I hope this roadmap segment has given you some insight into our product direction for our state and local government customers. As always, we look to you for guidance, input, and inspiration for our future. Thank you.
You heard all the investments we made in our industry-focused Cloud Suite solutions. I will give you a brief overview on the investments we're making in services to help our customers realize the value and take advantage of all the innovations we're making to the product. Last year at Inforum, we launched Infor Agility with one sole purpose: provide faster time to value for our customers. I'm happy to share that we made tremendous progress in the last year. We had three key tenets when we launched Infor Agility. One, we never start a project with a clean sheet of paper. We always bring Infor's point of view for that industry to help customers get started with the project. Second, we focus on giving quicker wins or go-lives to our customers, embracing agile principles versus big bang and prolongated projects. Third, go-live is just the start of the journey with our customers, not the end. In order to make those tenants successful, we've invested in a few things. We launched next generation implementation accelerators that comes with industry process models, tools, templates, methodology that goes with it, and also automated testing, task subscriptions, task services, so that our customers can quickly regression test our applications. We also created a very unique framework called 60-30-10. This framework allows our customers to look at all the business processes that are needed to support their business, yet focus on the processes that are most critical for them. We firmly believe not all business processes are created equal. So the 60-30-10 framework helps our customers focus on the 60% that are core, that they can use out of the box or adopt out of the box, and then really focus on the 30, which is configured or tweaked, and 10 that are unique. We've successfully used this model. In fact, some of our customers were able to achieve 90% out of the box using the 60-30-10 framework. We know that Go Live is just the start of the journey, so we created managed services offerings to help our customers once they're in the cloud to continue to take the innovations we're putting into the product. In addition, we launched Infor Process Intelligence, which allows our customers to measure, to monitor their business processes with their actual transactional data, and then assess the processes that they have to continue to improve, automate, and do a continuous improvement process. Finally, we've invested and trained several Infor and partner resources, and we continue to train them so that they can come and help our customers take advantage of all the investments we're making in Infor agility. Thank you for your time.
Over the past several years, Infor has achieved great success in working with supporting the mission-critical systems of many of our state and local government partners. Today, you've seen examples of how Infor understands the challenges that you face and is dedicated to providing a secure, compliant, cloud-based solution for you to use for reporting on your assets, managing your financial management systems, managing your human capital systems, as well as procurement, allowing you to manage your risks and to provide compliance, exposures, and costs. We believe that we, in our secure cloud environment, are in a position to help you be a resilient government. We encourage you to interact with our industry experts, to create a roadmap to show you how you can move forward and move to our cloud. We have dedicated professionals in sales, development, consulting, and support, along with partners that are on the ready to assist you as you look to move to this next generation of solutions.